Okay. Why is my chameleon not working properly?
Now you'll bleed. We have incoming! Come on!
Hmm. Hopefully this is just in the office. Not any further back. Balls. Really?
Gas leak detected. All non-essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
We've got to hit the alarm!
If I have to kill everyone in this building, I will. I don't want to, but I will.
I'll get the alarm!
I don't know what the...
Give me some cover!
Oh, sod it.
Watch out for crossfire! Behind something! We're taking heavy loss, hand in hand! Come on!
Do I have any drugs that increase stealth? No.
I'll give the alarm.
Yeah, there's no way. This has got to be a bug.
We're under attack. Sound the alarm.
Yeah. Because there's no way they're picking up on either of us. There's just no way.
Watch out! Take cover! Contact Kaylee. Covering fire. Give up. You have no chance. I'm pissed! Get out of there! Only one way this day! Need a second! Chasing back!
Hmm. I'm really annoyed because well,
You're not walking out of here. Finish! Good one. Fire! Fire!
Oh, the fact that I did that without killing anyone is amazing, Tank. How many people Andrea killed?
If you ever find yourself with a hot lead, we will do our best to protect your anonymity. Can I help you? All right. You've got my attention. What's this so-called story about? All right. I'll take a look. I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence. Well, you can't blame me for trying. Is there at least a name I can cite as my source? Why am I not surprised? As long as the evidence is adequate and verifiable, I expect it'll be aired within the hour, if not sooner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I obviously have some work to do. This story isn't going to investigate itself.
No.
Welcome to SSNN. If you're part of the David Barron fan, he's liable to burn. I have a feeling we'll see each other again.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to see how
I've yet to hear anything of note on SSNN. Let's hear your report. Good. David won't be able to resist a story like this. He'll do some preliminary confirmations, which will be enough to get the broadcast out to the public. And how did the neuroamp perform? I thought it would be. So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news. Once the story airs, we have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity. Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
Infinity Ltd. and Lucas Drexler are currently under investigation for a number of violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barron for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin momentarily, but I want you to discuss the options we have with the other members. Infinity's net worth is about to hit rock bottom. So this gives us the opportunity to win a little more public faith. Quite right. The truth is, we'll be making evaluations. We'll shed any employees who don't make the cut, slowly but surely. By incorporating Infinity, we eliminate a competitor, get their best employees and contracts, and all while boosting our public perception. I'm glad we're on the same page. Which is why I'd like you to talk to the board to convince them this is the right move. There are several who might disagree, and you have the perfect tool to help sway.
Oh, I'm not doing that. Oh.
With the tech we've given you, I expect promises. You'll find most of the board members in their offices preparing. Vina is also here, waiting for the meeting to start. We'll need at least 50% of the vote to go our way. In the event of a tie, I will make the final decision. I trust you'll get it done.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Did Masako send you to try and convince me to acquire Infinity Ltd? I think we both know that's not going to work. Our public perception is good enough. If you ask me, reaching out to save Infinity just makes us look weak. The internal neuroamp gives us the power to crush our competitors, not take them under our wing. This is exactly why Masako's time as CEO is finished. I'll overlook your poorly educated statement. For now. Throwing your competitor a lifeline when they're about to crash and burn hardly seems wise. Well, it does make Ryujin look good. And we do gain a wider customer base, which means higher profits. You're oddly right about this one, Op. I guess you are worth keeping around. As long as everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind, this should make for an interesting meeting. I can only imagine the contracts that will be pouring in. We'd almost be literally in control of anything we wanted. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot of preparations to make.
If operations starts to bore you, let me know. You'd make a perfect lab rat for the R&D team. And
Please,
how's my favorite patient?
don't chew my cables.
Not seeing any temporal memory flashes or losing time, I hope. That's great. I'd say Project Dominion is ready for legitimate... One step closer to seeing market approval. Genevieve is going to be so excited. So, tell me what you think of the neuroamp. I'd be the next Ray DeCaris, my childhood hero and mentor. How amazing would that be? DeMarcus, eat your heart out. Don't tell him I said that. He knows I love and respect him. So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity Ltd be? Exactly. Not that I want to gloat over it. Maybe just a little. Okay, so DeMarcus and I have really been looking forward to it, so fingers crossed this deal goes through. Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can do...
Hiccup.
Is Masako checking up on me to make sure I'm on her side?
Yes.
Well, you can let Masako know to rest easy. It just so happens that her agenda lines up with mine. We just need to grab Infinity Ltd. while it's got the public's full attention. I'm all about free PR, especially when it's painting us in a good... I'm sure I can squeeze enough goodwill out of this to last us at least a year.
Ow! Bad kitty.
All right. I suppose you've earned the right to voice your opinion after everything you've done, qualified or not. So let's hear it. You're preaching to the choir. I have every intention of using it to our full advantage. In fact, I already have an entire marketing campaign. Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just...
If only there were more hours in the... If you need something, make it quick. Not much to discuss there. I believe I've made my case quite clear to Masako on why I am against it.
That's hurting, kitten.
All right, I could use the entertainment. Tell me why
Ooh.
Infinity is a good asset. You can't possibly understand all the ins and outs of an acquisition like this. You're right. Perhaps I am focusing too much on the negatives.
Clonk.
I'm finding myself unable to disagree. Huh. Well, what do you know? I think you just convinced me. Talent like yours. Are you trying to add to my stress
Yes.
right now? First off, if I find out you used that device on me, I will tie you up in court on whatever charges I can conjure for the rest of your life. Second, that tech is one... I'll do whatever... In an ideal situation? Yeah. Now you've made it sound like a Masako is lucky to have you at her disposal, you know? You may be the greatest asset aside from the... This exchange has been...
I'm not normally liking manipulating people, but these people can get fucked.
You're looking interesting today. Just the person I wanted to see. Good. I prefer first-hand feedback. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity Ltd. Throughout your assignments here. Do you think they're worth redemption? And why? Saving the jobs of thousands is altruistic, which is not a luxury corporations have.
Why not?
It's a financial burden. It would be a huge undertaking on my part. This is true. Infinity never had the financial resources to match our salary offers. Getting what few capable employees they have at half the salary we typically pay here could have major payoffs in the long run. Next question. What is your opinion on how Masako handled the mole situation? And why do you feel it was well handled? Please note I'm not disagreeing. I just want to know the why behind your statement. Being prepared for anything is a great asset, one that Masako excels at. I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if there's anything I can do for you, considering how helpful you've been. It's the next big step for Ryujin Industries. Financially, it'll keep us secure for years to come. There's no doubt it's our future. This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
This meeting should prove to be... I assume Masako briefed you on her. Good on you. If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion a long time ago. I knew it was a grave security risk, and look what happened. I suppose you're right.
I would never use that manipulating thing on you.
My
Wink.
first priority will be to get the board and all security members set up with shielding as soon as possible. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity Ltd, we're about to add a significant workload onto my team. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents that... I imagine we're looking at months of work. Infinity. I only hope that Masako... Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some preparations to make. We'll be announcing...
All right, everyone. As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity Ltd's botched human trials and murder for hire through SSNN. The public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas Drexler, face trial, and he's probably writing his resignation as we speak. Ryujin will be launching a statement, but I believe now is the perfect time to acquire Infinity Ltd.
Believe it or not, I agree. The acquisition has risks, and it's going to create a lot of work for all of us. But the overall payoff will be worth it.
That and Infinity Ltd's current situation makes them more affordable than ever.
Arguments? None? Excellent. Moving on, then.
I think what we're all overlooking is what led us to this situation to begin with. Yes, our security was compromised. But considering Dalton was hired by Masako, the issue obviously starts at the top. In fact, I propose that Masako be removed from CEO altogether.
Ularu, this isn't a line you want to cross.
And considering you're the mole, if anyone's going to be removed from power, it's going to be you.
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton, the last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene was the mole, and she'd been dealt with.
Do you even have any proof to back up this outrageous claim?
Of course we do. The malicious code you hid on this slate to upload incriminating evidence against Masako onto Lucas Drexler's computer.
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be done.
This isn't right. I should at least have the opportunity to resign.
And allow you to still be marketable to a competitor? I don't think so. This may be news to me, and I will be reviewing the evidence closely. But this isn't something you just get to walk away from.
Security, escort Miss Chen to her office and see that she stays put.
You'll regret this. All of you.
I believe the only regret would be trusting you to begin with.
All right, back to business. All in favor of acquiring Infinity Ltd?
Aye.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary documentation. Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up? If there's nothing else, this meeting is concluded. I'll be following up with a few of you shortly.
Awesome, awesome.
So much work to do.
You are
So, Infinity Ltd learned a lesson the hard way, and we exposed the traitor among us. You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryujin. It's well earned and deserved. I truly appreciate the work you put into exposing Ularu. No operative has ever had to investigate our own to the extent that you did. I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure, considering you were fairly new at the time.
Oh, whatever it takes to get Ryujin to the top.
My thought
We'll on the keep Ryujin at the top.
Imogene's instincts were right about you. Now, as promised, I have your bonus. I hope you'll find it appropriate for all you've done. And I'm promoting you to senior operative. You've more than earned it. It's well deserved. As for the details, I think someone back on the operations floor would prefer to explain those to you.
I warned people that Tomo was unstable and...
You've certainly shaken things up around here.
Thank you.
I still can't believe Ularu... But now that's all in... It's nice to see your recent experience. Now, since you're new, you've been dealing with people. The board holds any available assignments that... Good. The mission board... With your promotion, you've earned yourself an office, so... And the best perk of them all, you're free to make your own hours. Oh, and... You certainly will. Go check out the board, and if you have any questions...
So I'm going to talk do. What I want to do is I want to talk to Andreja, save about 5 times, then fuck off into the Unity to see what happens. After getting some drugs.
Welcome to Aquila City.
Everyone needs supply. Feel free to look.
Got the Ranger's badge, did you? That's great.
You seen those ash towers? Let's have a look at it. Ain't no other way to put this. Hold still now. Ain't no sugar. All right, you're good to go. I got a feeling this ain't the last I'll see of you.
Nope. It is not. Didn't know there were roof access here.
Evening, ma'am. I have things I wish to discuss with you.
Okay.
When you have time. I would move the stars for you. But I hope it does not come to that.
I suppose now you can add climbing the corporate ladder to your list of accomplishments.
Mm-hmm.
I must ask, though, are you not... That seems like quite a pessimistic outlook. I have not heard this expression, but I understand what you are trying to say, but being first... Nothing is so immutable. That seems a poor... And what happens when Ryujin falls prey to the same tactic? With all that you have seen, and... Did you just... I know you cannot possibly be attempting to compare my belief. I cannot bring myself to trust Ryujin the way you seem to.
I don't. I'm just now telling you I only did it for the cool thing.
That was... quite a leap.
Not I made you happy. No idea why my frames have dropped though. Been fine or? Okay. Well then, everyone,